Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, and back today with my September favorites video. Now, I don't know about you, but September flew on by for me. So I don't have a whole lot of items, but nonetheless, I got some great things to show you. So let me show you what my favorites were for September. Alright guys, so like I said, I don't know about you, but it's already October. Like, I feel like the month of September, I blinked and it was gone. Like, I feel like I was just getting ready for Jake to go off to school. Like, we just got home from vacation and now here we are, you know, a couple of days, almost a week into October, and I can't believe it. Like, it just went by so fast. So I have my list here of my favorite things for September. So let me share with you what I got. Alright, so I'm a little all over the place with the things that I have for you guys, which is kind of cool because it's a wide variety, but I need to start out first and foremost with my very favorite thing. Okay, let's just get it out in the open. We'll just blow it all out right now, okay? This Is Us has started. I can't handle how I feel about the show. I know not everybody watches it. I know some people, you know, have been mentioned that they would like to start watching it. If you watch it, hit that thumbs up button right now, because that'll be an indication to me that I am not alone here. This show is the first show in a very long time that I can't wait. Like, we tape it, we DVR it, but we still watch it that night. Like, there's no like, oh, we don't have time, we'll watch it. No. I need to watch it. My kids need to be in bed by 9 o'clock when it comes on so that we can get our dinner and our snack and have our date night at the couch and spend quality time for me and Daryl. But there is just something about this show. It like reaches inside of my soul and it finds that one thing or that something that maybe you want to talk about or you want to share but you don't. I feel like everything that they do hits home, and it's also written so well that it's about interpretation. Maybe that scene will mean something to you different than it means to me, but I usually end up dehydrated and left wanting more at the end of every episode. And I'm just completely, kudos to the writers, to the characters in the show, to all the actors. And I mean, I used to watch Smallville and I had a big little crush on the Green Arrow in Smallville, which is who plays one of the characters in the show. And I also used to watch a show called Heroes, and one of the lead characters in that show is also on here as well. So I kind of like seeing some people that I'm used to, but the bulk of what I wanted to talk about today was pretty much this show. I'm over the moon and I'm completely in love, and it's one of the best shows I think I've ever watched. My husband says it is by far, in all of his 42 years of life, the very best pilot he's ever seen. So if that says anything, usually the pilots suck. In this case, not so much. Like, their show is just amazing. So if you love it, then you feel me. If you watch it, if you haven't, like, go figure it out. However you got to do to get it. Like, find a neighbor, watch it somewhere. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but this show is just, it's so good. And also with shows, Will and Grace started again. That's so exciting for me. I watched every single episode of Will and Grace when it was on. So to have it start back up, I actually have not even got a chance to watch the first episode. I've been DVRing them and just haven't even got a chance to sit down and watch TV. Honestly, if I watch anything, it's usually YouTube, with the exception of This Is Us. So I haven't gotten there yet, but it is taping. I've heard rave reviews and I'm super excited, and I love that show. So excited for September for Will and Grace. Okay, so books. I usually share a couple of books with you guys. I read a book called Stillhouse Lake that I read. It was one of the Kindle free books. I started reading it over the summer. Don't let that be any indication of whether or not the book is good or not, because usually I fly through books very quickly. This book was really good. I put it on Snapchat and said, hey, if you guys need like a good murder mystery kind of book, this book is really, really good. It took me a while to get through it, just because I've actually been listening to my books. I have the audible.com app on my phone, and I actually listen to them more than I read them, because I'm always bustling around the house and doing something, and sometimes it's easier to listen than it is to read. But Still House Lake, I'll make sure to put the author and the link to the book on Amazon in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But it's a really, really good book, and I recommend it. And the other thing I read was, I'm sure you guys have seen her. I'll see if I can find like a little clip of something that I could put in right here.
Hi ladies, welcome to Mommy's Are Us with an R. Oops. I'm the admin of this group. I'm in charge of everything. If you say something I don't like, I can kick you out. If you say something that I don't agree with, I can kick you out. If you give me attitude, you're out. You get the idea. We've got a lot of old faces, but a lot of new ones as well. So I kind of wanted to just go over the group rules. Absolutely no bashing, right? What is she talking about? She think we're gonna like hit her over the head with sticks or something? What is that? No bashing. No screenshots.
She absolutely is like one of these funniest chicks I've ever seen, and her name is Tiffany Jenkins, and she has a blog called Juggling the Jenkins, but she has done a couple of like really funny like Facebook videos. That's why I said like I'll see if I can find something that you would recognize, because she did like a spoof on like mom rooms, like Facebook mom groups, and like going to the doctor, and like just a couple of like really good funny videos that I've shared on Facebook and never even knew like it was the same person. And then a couple of weeks ago, my girlfriend shared something of hers, and I couldn't put my finger on how I knew her. And I realized I had shared something of hers, a different That Mom Group video, to my Facebook page like a while back. And I was like, wow, that's the same girl. And then I like looked into her, and she has a really great story. Like, she's a recovering drug addict. She's like now been clean for a long time. She had some time in jail, which is actually what I read. It was called 120 Days In by Tiffany Jenkins, and it was on her blog. And now I'm in the next phase, which she just went live a couple of days ago and said that she finished her book, and like now she's gonna get it over to somebody to like edit it and stuff like that. But she compiled all of these blog posts that she has on her blog. But you know, now she's married, she has 3 kids. Like, sometimes it's really good to read a success story, because people like that can really help be a voice for people out there who struggle. I at least have one person that I know, whether it's someone from high school, on Facebook, something. I recently just lost an ex-boyfriend to drugs. Like, it's so bad out there these days. So it's really, really awesome to just see a success story. And she's stupid funny, like stupid funny. Like, I like reading something that gives me a giggle while I'm enjoying her. So if you're looking for any kind of story like that, I'll put the link to her blog in the description box, but check her out. And that's all I have for books. I wrote here home decor. If you guys missed my home decor tour, I'll put a link in the description box for that as well. But I really just love how my house is decorated this time of year. I just added, I just snapped to something I just added at the top of the stairs, like a couple of scarecrow guys. This morning I tied some ribbon around my coffee bar, put that on Snapchat too. So I just love my home decor, and it only just begins. Like, I switch it to Halloween now for October, and then more to like a harvesty kind of theme for Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. So just decorating right now and knowing we're on the dawning of that is awesome. I want to give a shout out to my giveaway winner, Tatiana. That was definitely one of my favorite things about fall, was about September, was doing my giveaway. That was really exciting. I got to really hear a lot of great feedback from you guys, which I love, and it's allowed me to kind of really think about some other cool things that I want to do because of things you guys said you'd want to see. So I love the giveaway. Congratulations to her, and I love what the giveaway was able to do for me. So I wrote that here. I also wrote crock pots. Okay, so I did my crock pot meals with Leanne, and that has been like so clutch. I've just been pulling out one, like, or putting it on the menu once a week, and then doing another crock pot meal. Maybe that's something that isn't like a dump meal throughout the week. It's just, I forget. I do use my crock pot in the other seasons, but I hit them hard in the fall and winter. We all do. And I forget how much versatility is there. I forget how much I love them. I forget how much I love the fact that I want to set dinner and forget it. So I'll put a link if you guys missed that video in the description box too. But we did some great recipes. We had the bourbon chicken last night. So good. So definitely check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna have another video coming up at the end of this month for some more freezer meal ideas. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But that was real clutch for me in September. I'm going to do 2 other random things, and then I'm going to dive into food because that was pretty much the bulk of what I had for September. So one of the things I wanted to show you is something that I got in my Target beauty box, and that is this Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Exfoliating like cleanser. And I absolutely love this stuff, okay? It's made with vitamin C. It says it's a fruit acid blend. It has an antioxidant complex. This like holds a candle to my Soap and Glory. I really like vitamin C in my face wash. You could smell it. It just smells so citrusy. And when you are rubbing it into your face, you know, you're breathing this stuff in. It's not like even soap where yes, you can smell it when you're putting it on your face, when you're putting it on your body, but when you're putting it on your face, I mean, you can't get any closer to your nose. This stuff just, you breathe it in and you already feel like awake and you feel like your pores are opening, you feel clean afterwards. Like I definitely will repurchase this over and over again. Like I said, this definitely comes in tied with my Soap and Glory vitamin C face wash. So this is why I love the beauty box, because I never would have picked this up. I mean, maybe I would have, but I'm all about my Soap and Glory, so I probably would have bought that again when I needed it. But now if I see a deal on this or something, I will scoop it up because this was great. Okay, so the last thing that I have that isn't food related is my Method Daily Shower Wash. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my Grove Collaborative video, but you know what? While we're on that, let me touch on that for a second. So when I put out my last Grove Collaborative, I got a fair amount of slack for that video, talking about people commenting, people inboxing me, writing me, who emailed and said like, why do you use that place? They're ridiculously expensive. They're not worth it. Why wouldn't you just go to the store and buy it? And so I got a little insulted, to be honest, because I'm a couponer. So if I don't really think it's a good deal, it insults me to think that maybe it wasn't like the right decision for me to make to use this company. Well, I decided to just go on their website and read a little bit more into them, and then I called them on the phone and I got some information more from them about their VIP program and all of that. And then they pretty much confirmed to me that they price match. And that to me is gigantic. Like, I really feel like if they price match, then the cost is irrelevant, because any place that sells those products that you can find online, you take a screenshot or you copy the link and you send it to them when you have something in your cart and they adjust your price. They just did it. I just placed my Grove order. You guys will see it in a couple of weeks. I just placed my order today, and I $5 came off my bill. $5 is more than one of these items came off because I screenshotted 4 different products that were at least 50 cents to $1 cheaper in Target, and they price matched. So then you would say, well, then why even bother? Why do that work? Just go to Target. Well, because part of their VIP program is, one, it ships to your door for free. So I don't have to go to Target. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to lift it. I don't have to put it in my cart. I don't have to put it on the conveyor belt. I don't have to carry it in the house. The box comes to my door. So one, that's huge for me. But part of their VIP, they also send you 6 free items a year, full size of their items, their Grove Collaborative items. And they constantly just throw promotional things in there for free. So my order was 7 items. 3 of them I did not pay for. Completely free, put in by them. Another Myers, some kind of face wipe, another like hand stuff. They are so accommodating, and you know, I don't see myself going anywhere. And so I wanted to touch base on that because, like I said, I got a lot of thumbs down and negative Slack and things like that, and people writing me, and just look into them. I will put my link again in the description box. I have a referral code for $10 off, but that is not why I'm referring them. I just placed my order again. I had no credits, no referral bonuses. Didn't matter to me. I still got a great deal. I paid $9.31 after they matched my stuff for 7 items. Like, you just can't. You can't go wrong. So anyway, this is my Method Daily Shower Gel in the eucalyptus and mint. I have never seen my shower look so good. You just spray it down when you're done, and it's amazing. Like, now you can tell how dirty the outside is from the kids going by the glass doors and kind of like swiping their hands on it, because the inside's so clean. I've never used like a shower spray so good. I really love this one. This is also in my reorder because it really is awesome. Like, it really has taken away how much I need to clean my shower because this stuff is really doing its job. Okay, so that is it. Now let's touch on food, and then I am done for my September favorites. So this is one of my favorites right now. I am totally digging these Izzy drinks. Now, I've gotten them in some of my orders where I did from Amazon Pantry and stuff, but this came from the case that I got at BJ's last month. It has lasted me forever. I only drink 1 or 2 of them a day, but they're so good. They're so refreshing. I love them. There was clementine, apple, and blackberry came in the box. The clementine almost tastes like orange soda, and it's just sparkling water. This blackberry is really delicious, and the apple is like drinking sparkling apple juice. It's just so delicious. So definitely try these Izzy ones out, like, if you haven't, because they're really good. Next. You guys like dried fruit? Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't like dried fruit. You give me one of those like banana chips or something like that, I can't. It's so gross. It's just not for me. I don't like that kind of stuff. This is probably it's my obsession. It's been life for me. I got them from Trader Joe's, my Trader Joe's trip in September, and I killed the bag in like 2 days. I just went to Aldi's last week, and they had them. And now we've spoke about this, Aldi's, Trader Joe's, owned by the same people. So it didn't surprise me that these would be as good, but they're just so good. Absolutely delicious. Love them. Check them out. They're like, those mango strips are like pliable. So when you pull them apart, it's like eating like almost like a fruit roll-up or something, but it's just dried mango. It's the only ingredient is mangoes. It's just dried mangoes, and they're so sweet and so delicious, and I love it, and they're yummy. This is something else I've been loving. I picked up like a big variety pack of these from Bed Bath & Beyond. I had some credit, and I was trying to use it, so I picked some of these up, and these are just so good. They're like the perfect combination of nuts. Like, they're different kinds. They have like a high protein one, and this is their almonds cranberry crunch. So I had peanuts, raisins, almonds, and cranberries. Like, that is my perfect equivalent of a trail mix, but they had all different ones, and every single one of them were good. They did have one that came in the variety pack that had little bits of chocolate in it. I am not one for chocolate in my trail mix. I don't know, I'm weird. I just like the raisins, the craisins, and the nuts. So I actually included the other one that I had in my giveaway because I just wasn't really a fan of the little bits of chocolate. But just this particular brand, like, after I ate this, I wasn't hungry anymore. Like, it did a really good job of its protein count, like, to curb my hunger. So definitely love these. Check these out if you have not. The other thing was my plumcots. I love them. They were so good. The plumcots and the apriums, they really only come out in August and September. I looked the last time I was in the grocery store, and they are gone. When I go to Trader Joe's, hopefully they'll be there. But if they're not, I'm going to be sad because they were so good. Just really good fresh fruit. I loved the whole plum and apricot mix. They complemented each other very well, those two flavors. They were really delicious. I loved them. And the last thing that I have written here is zucchini. So I get some like mega stinking zucchini from Aldi's. Like, They're like this big around. They're so huge. And there's like 3 in a package for $1.99. And I have just been tossing them with a little olive oil and salt and pepper and throwing them on the barbecue, or even just sauteing them in a pan or throwing them in the oven. Just the salt, pepper, and olive oil on the zucchini. It has been like my favorite side dish, and nobody else eats it, so I just keep buying these bags of zucchini and keep sauteing all these vegetables up just for me, because again, nobody eats it, but they're really delicious. I made it a couple of nights ago for dinner, and then whatever I did not finish, I like threw the next morning in with some eggs with like onions and mushrooms, and really, really yummy. Okay guys, so that is it for this month's favorites. I know I didn't really have too much, but I really couldn't let this month go by without sharing my This Is Us and touching base on my few exciting food items and my few products that I've been loving this month. So thank you so much for watching. If you are new, I would love for you to subscribe, stick around, see some of my other videos. I do post a favorites video every month, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye guys.